Hello, our beloved viewers. Welcome to the 9 p.m. English News Edition brought to you live from RTD channel. Let's have a look at the top series of tonight. The head of state has left this afternoon the country for Gabon to take part in the inauguration ceremony of the new elected president. And on the international scene, a humanitarian ship en route to Gaza attacked by Joan of Malta. Those were the top stories, and thank you for joining us. Let's begin with the departure of the President of the Republic. The President of the Republic, Ismail Guelleh, departed this Friday afternoon for Libreville, the capital of Gabon. He will attend the inauguration ceremony of the new Gabonese president, Brice Clotaire Oligui Nguema, tomorrow. Some 20 African heads of states and government are expected to attend this event. The ceremony will be held at the Sino-Gabonese Friendship Stadium, an iconic venue that can accommodate up to 40,000 people. The program includes a swearing ceremony, an official speech, a military parade, and a cultural performance. Libreville has adorned itself in its finest for the occasion. The streets have been cleaned, the sidewalks are repainted, and on the sidelines for the ceremony, President Guelleh plans to hold several bilateral meetings. He will meet with his Gabonese counterpart as well as other African heads of states present in this great event. The Gabonese Republic is located on the Atlantic coast of Central Africa. It covers over 267,000 square kilometers and has a population of approximately 2.5 million. Its capital, Libreville, is the country's administrative and political center. Gabon is part of the Central African Economic and Monetary Community and uses the CFA franc as its official currency. Historically, Gabon is a former French colony that gained independence on August 17, 1960. French remains the official language. Administratively, Gabon is divided into 9 provinces and 50 departments. All local officials, governors, prefects, and sub-prefects are appointed by the President of the Republic. Economically, Gabon relies primarily on its executive industries, particularly oil, manganese, and timber. The sector has helped raise the per capita gross national product to approximately 4 times the average for sub-Saharan African countries. In April 2025, the Ministry of the Interior announced the victory of Oligui Nguema in the presidential election, in which 8 candidates participate, including 1 woman. This result marks a major democratic turning point in the context of strong popular mobilization in favor of favorable international oversight. Recently, the African Union lifted its suspension of Gabon, welcoming the country's commitment to a peaceful transition. The decision was taken following a session of the Peace and Security Council attended by the chairperson of the African Union Commission, Mohamed Ali Yusuf, the Gabonese Minister of the Foreign Affairs, as well representative of member states. And now this working mission to China, the Minister of Energy and in charge of natural resources, Younis Ali Guedi, was received yesterday by officials from China First Highway Engineering Company, a subsidiary of the China Communication Construction Company, specializing in the construction work. The discussion between Minister Younis Ali Guedi and China First officials provided an opportunity to discuss future prospect investment opportunity in the national energy sector. And now let's come back to the country's news. Under the auspices of the State Secretariat for Sport and at the initiative of the Regional Council of the Al Sabih region, in close collaboration with the prefect, the high-level local training stadium hosted the 8th edition of House de Mer Pétanque tournament yesterday morning. The launch of this tournament brought together the Minister of the Commerce and Tourism, Mohamed Warsama Diriye, a native of the region. They unanimously praised the region's leaders for organizing such a tournament. Al Sabih is undoubtedly the nation's sports city, recalling the regional and international success of its sons in athletics. It brought together a total of 26 teams from the capital and the city of Dire Dawa in neighboring Ethiopia. In his intervention, the Minister of Trade and Tourism, Mohamed Warsame Diriye, did not fail to express his pride and honor at participating in the 8th edition of the Aus de Mer Petang tournament in Al Sabih in his home region. He praised the exemplary organization of the event, emphasizing the importance of this tournament not only for the promotion of sport, but also for the image of Al Sabih as a sports city. He then recalled that sport, like tourism, plays a key role in the economic development and social cohesion of the region. The Minister of Trade and Tourism finally assured his ministry's continued support for local initiatives aimed at promoting sport and tourism as well, before wishing the tournament a longer life. And the closing ceremony of the Aus de Mer Pentang tournament was held in the afternoon with the presentation of trophies. The event brought together several political and administrative figures from the region, including the second Vice President of the National Assembly, MP Omar Ahmed Wais, Member of Parliament Elmi Mahabbe Wais, the second Deputy Prefect as well, the Aus de Mer trophy. And now this parliamentary mission delegation, a parliamentary delegation composed of the MPs Ileya Ismail Gedi and Abdullah Mohammed Ibrahim is representing the National Assembly at the work of the political committee of the parliamentary of the Francophonie in Dakar. The meeting, which brings together French-speaking parliamentarians, is marked by the presence of senior officials, including the president of the APF, Hilarion Etong. This participation underscores the parliament's commitment to strengthen inter-parliamentary cooperation. The Director General of Persons with Disabilities, accompanied by his team, participating in the first Global Forum of certain NGOs in Baku, Azerbaijan from April 27 to 30, 2025. This forum, organized by the after COP29, marked a key step in the creation of the Global Southern NGO platform aimed at uniting NGO efforts to address global challenges such as climate change, inequality, and the inclusion of vulnerable people. And now let's come back to the country. The Association for the Promotion of Physical Education and School Sport, APEPS, continue its program of social, educational, and sport activities in Djibouti City and the surrounding region this Wednesday. This initiative aims to foster youth development and civic engagement. The day's program included discussion at the Lycée d'État and the Gabon Technical Lycée on the theme citizenship, volunteerism, and patriotism as well. Students accompanied by their teacher and APEPS officials discuss their role in society, the importance of volunteerism and patriotic values. The APEPS steering committee also oversaw the discussion, emphasizing the association commitment to providing young people with opportunities for intellectual, cultural, and athletic development. These activities are part of the APEP's annual program. And as part of the first edition of National Volunteer and Civic Week, numerous activities were organized in Djibouti to raise awareness among young people about the values of citizenship, volunteerism, and patriotism. Passionate debates took place at the Lycée d'État of Djibouti, and the Gabon Technical Lycée, involving students, teachers, and parents who actively reflected on ways to promote these values in school. A chess tournament organized in partnership with the Djibouti Chess Federation and APEPS was also a highlight of this week. The event will close on Wednesday, May 2nd, with a solemn day to celebrate the result of this first edition and encourage future actions in favor of civic duty and volunteering. Djibouti chante ce ciel éclatant, uni par le savoir, par in Dakhil now, as part of the fight against irregular immigration, the prefect of the Dakhil region, Hassan Abdi Roble, visited Gallafi, a strategic border town, on Monday, April 28, 2025, accompanied by a large delegation including the interim vice president of the Dakhil Regional Council. The mission aimed to strengthen border surveillance and control measures to fight against irregular immigration. A reconnaissance mission located several clandestine routes used by migrants. A large meeting was held to coordinate efforts and raise awareness among the local community. The authorities reiterated that individuals in an irregular situation are given 1 month to voluntarily leave the country, after which deportation operation will be carried out. Traditional leaders and the population of Gallafi did not fail to express their support for this initiative, stressing the importance of preserving order and national security as well. And during his visit, the prefect of Dakhil region, Hassan Abdi Roble, did not fail to express the importance of strengthening border surveillance and control to fight against irregular immigration. He recalled that, in accordance with the directive of the Ministry of the Interior, irregular migrants are given 1 month to voluntarily leave the country. And after this period, pushback and expulsion operation will be launched in accordance with the law. The prefect did not fail also to praise the commitment of the local authorities and the population of Gallafi in this approach aimed at preserving security and national order. And in Obock Community Development Center hosted last Tuesday the launch ceremony for the Obock Talent 2025 competition sponsored by the Ministry of Youth and Culture. The competition aims to select the golden voice of the Obock region by highlighting young local talents. More than 30 candidates entered this artistic competition, which promises to reveal exceptional voices. The event was marked by the presence of Mr. Mousse Adam Migane, prefect of Obock region, and Mohamed Ahmed, president of the regional council. A jury composed of professionals from the cultural sector will be responsible for selecting the participants throughout these competitions. يودي داري متملي ويتما دلوسي يديمي ورسم انجي تبني تكيمي ورسم عفر سبتي اني ورسم. In Al Sabih now, as part of the fight against smuggling, the Al Sabih Region Customs Brigade, in close collaboration with the police and the Bias Army, intercepted a large shipment of contraband near the outskirts of the city. the says goods weighing 3,200 kilograms of cat were to be transported to the capital in accordance with the procedure. The shipment was destroyed on site in the presence of the head of the customs brigade, Mohammed Mumin Hassan. Local authorities also apprehended the traffickers responsible for the illegal smuggling. And in turn, officers from the Tajowas region's mobile custom brigade, led by Ismail Ali Shide, conducted a major operation in the Dora sub-prefecture. During this operation, customs officers seized a significant shipment of cats of 11,000 kilograms illegally smuggled into the country. Several vehicles used to transport this contraband were also intercepted. This seizure represents a significant blow to the trafficking network operating in the region. It should be noted that, according to the General Customs and Indirect Tax Code, smuggling is a serious offense punishable by the severe penalties. And on the international scene, as I said at the top stories, in Gaza, a humanitarian ship en route to Gaza was attacked by drone off the Malta. The activists who were planning to sell a ship to Gaza was struck by drones in international waters off the coast of Malta, appearing to accuse Israel of being behind the attack. The Freedom Flotilla coalition said its ship, the Conscience, was targeted at 11 hours local time on Friday and issued an SOS signal right after the attack. So that's it for the news. Thanks for being with us and have a great time in RTD channel.